Bill has frozen over, and Tony Khan caught ear of Hall of Famer Bill Goldberg responding very harshly to the AEW product. But if you're new here, don't get left out of the loop. Catch a vibe, like and subscribe, join that notification nation, and get busy in the comments. Before I play what Tony Khan said, I wanted to quote what Bill Goldberg said that resulted in Tony Khan responding. Earlier this month, Goldberg was on the Nebraska radio station 93.7 The Ticket, and when she was asked if there was any talks between him and AEW, Goldberg responded that there were actually talks between him and AEW, in which he said, "This is where you're going to get the most blunt answer you're going to get from me. The product's too cheesy. The product's too cheesy." Goldberg also said any promotions outside of WWE weren't viable competitors, and he slightly took a jab at WWE, stating, "I still look myself in the mirror after I was a member of their roster." So Tony Khan responded to this criticism in an interview on Superstar Crossover with Josh Martinez. And I don't know if Tony saw the criticism he got over comparing WWE to Harvey Weinstein and AEW to the favorite drink of one of your former top stars, CM Punk, or he's treading lightly because it's Goldberg and he can still whip your ass. But he responded in a very well-mannered way, in which kind of contradicted what Goldberg said, kind of, sort of. Bill wanted to work here. I met with Bill Goldberg several times. Bill was looking to work here. It's funny because I had a bunch of really nice meetings with Bill and would have honestly been interested in doing something. Since you brought it up, I have a lot of respect for Bill, but I was surprised by because certainly that wasn't what he said to me when he was talking to me about maybe working here at some point, which I've always been open to, and I really like Bill. It's all about timing, and we're doing a lot of exciting things here right now. I know Sting and Bill are good friends, and I really like Bill, and I have respect for him. But when I saw that, Bill's talking to me about working here, so I don't think he had any problem with any of that content. Anybody who saw Sting's send-off has had positive things to say, so I'm not sure what that was about. But I do respect Bill and like him very much. Pause. He's entitled to his opinion, but certainly when I've talked to him in person several times, in person and in Zoom calls and in phone calls, we've had very nice conversations, and he hasn't said that, but it's good to know that's how he feels. Maybe that's an opinion he holds now, but certainly in our past conversations, he's always have been a very positive, nice guy. Excuse me for kind of butchering over those words. I'm trying to do this in one take. But anyway, Tony responded in a very respectful way and accordingly to how a boss should act. And what I got from that interview is two things. Number one, Tony really liked Bill, no Diddy. And that may be Goldberg was salty that he didn't get the money he wanted from AEW. And to be honest, does anybody even want Goldberg to wrestle in 2024? No disrespect. I think Goldberg is a WCW legend and one of the greatest to ever do it when he's not injuring people. Shout out to Bret Hart. But the man is pushing 40. Props to him. Looking good for his age, no Diddy. But I honestly don't think the AEW fan base wants him there. And beating the Fiend back in 2020, I believe, it was before everything shut down, for the Universal Championship in Saudi Arabia, still leaves a bad taste in my mouth, along with taking the title off Kevin Owens. Well, him and Brock Lesnar going at it, like that was fire. Like beating Brock Lesnar in 60 seconds, that was fire. But like, nah. Oh yeah, and I want to say Dolph Ziggler too. Like man, shout out to Dolph Ziggler, nickname him. But anyway, like I don't think Goldberg has anything else to offer to the wrestling world besides a cheap pop. His best years are behind him, and is he really going to put anyone over if he popped up in AEW? Perhaps AEW was spared when talks between the former WCW star fell through. And to be honest, AEW doesn't need any more wrestlers, if you ask me. Tony Khan just needs to book better. But it's great to see Tony Khan responding to someone critical of his product in a very respectful, polite, and diplomatic way. And it's kind of killing Goldberg with kindness. Like, I don't know if he learned his lesson or not because that's Goldberg or whatnot, but it's pretty cool he gave such a level-headed response because it can be really tiresome supporting AEW when the boss doesn't understand how any negative headlines from negative comments can overtake any goodwill AEW can and could do. So that's through an interview, a cheap shot on AEW television, or using on Twitter fingers. I just appreciate Tony for responding accordingly. And I can appreciate that he really wanted to work with Bill Goldberg, seeing that he was a big name in WCW, and how, in my opinion, Sting's AEW run was solid. But I don't care. I don't care if nobody says that Sting no selling a few good times in AEW, they were fire. And I felt like Stinger could have got away with it. Like, I remember one time he got put through a table and he just got up like a G, man. Sting was a class act in AEW, so it was nice seeing him there. But I'm glad we won't be seeing Bill Goldberg in AEW for now. What do you guys think of Goldberg's comments about AEW? And what do you thought of Tony Khan's response to it? Did you think that Tony handled what he said well, especially since the two talked about bringing him into AEW? And do you think Goldberg just a tad bit salty or what? Like, get busy in the comments, you guys. I'm trying to, and like and subscribe. I'm trying to get my subscriber count up. I notice a lot of people have been watching my videos, aren't subscribed, and it's bigger than the ratio, the people who are subscribed. No Diddy. So do me a solid and help your boy out, and just like and subscribe. Get busy in the comments and join Notification Nation. But I'm gonna end the video with that. We are SpKtrmmedia. Stay tuned, stay lit, and stay wavy. Peace.